Let's just go ahead and finish on off what we left off last week. Simone, you took that thing way out of proportion. Like that room got to your head. Katessa said what she had to say. I guess she was trying to say that she was playing victim. You probably was in your feelings about what she said about Toya and hitting her in the boob, and you thought about that, and you thought about her playing victim because she did play victim with the whole situation. You probably piggyback off of that, and then the fact that she said that she a victim, where you said she acting like a victim with her surgery, and she throwing it in your face like, Simone, you took that way out of proportion, and I kind of figured that much. That rum, that's great rum, and you out there drinking, and it's hot, and you was already in your feelings and in your cup. I guess Katessa sounded like a victim to you, even though she wasn't playing victim. She had a surgery. I guess between the rum, you and your feelings, what she said about Toya, and that cut speaking, I guess you was way all over the place, huh? And Simone, you might want to stop hollering at people's on boats, cause Heavenly do have a point with that. Every time you get on the boat, you hollering and screaming in somebody's face with your damn finger. Now, too many people ain't gonna take that finger, Simone, so you might want to calm it down. And some people don't like you to yell in their face neither. That's a quick bop too, hitting all that yelling you be doing in their face. And too many people gonna take none of that, Simone, so you might want to calm that down too, and like I said, that was just blown out of proportion. Like, that woman wasn't playing victim. She had a surgery. That woman know when she want to move and don't want to move, and what Toya doing and the way Toya being extra petty. Who can blame her for not wanting to be around y'all or the group or Toya ass? Like, what's your point, Simone? She wasn't playing victim about her surgery. Maybe she didn't want to delay her recovery or mess up her recovery, going back and forth with Toya over a damn party that Toya like to throw, and you know how many parties she throwing in the season. So why would she risk her surgery and her recovery time to go back and forth with Toya? Cause Toya swear up and down she right and she wrong in this situation, but she thinks she right to get up there and did what she did at that party. Like, Simone, I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol, and I'm gonna give you a pass. No more drinking straight wrong for you. And you need to stop hollering on boats like Heavenly said. You need to stop that and cut that out. Cause if you was around the right person and you did that, I promise you, you probably would have been laid out on that boat floor, and they probably would have been picking your ass up, your drunk ass off the floor, off the boat floor, or they would have been pulling you up with a floaty or a life vest, dragging you out the water. You keep on doing that, Simone. Now you gonna have to cut that shit out, hollering and yelling at people's faces and waving your hand like you some Georgia instructor or something like that is doing the absolute most amount, and yeah, cut it out. Cause they got clips of your ass on every boat you been on yelling, acting a fool. So cut it out, Simone. Um I like the way that Dr. Heavenly did calm it down. She told Katessa to calm it down, hush. Well, she told her to shut the hell up because that's not helping the situation. You up here talking about some you playing victim and all that, so shut the hell up. Let me get over here. Let me get some on in. I did like the fact that they did sit down and have a conversation, and they handled their situation that needed to be handled in. Simone realized that she took it too far, and that she's sorry, she apologized and all that. And then I guess that while they apologizing to each other and saying sorry, I guess that inspired Mariah to finally do something she never did before on this show. Actually did a full-blown apology, what I think was some side of shade to Heavenly though, but I'ma say she went ahead and apologized. She apologized to the fact that Damon and what she said to Heavenly about your man out there cheating on you, and I got receipts, and you better watch what he doing with his thing. And I'm glad they apologized to each other. I'm glad Damon accepted it and added his love words to it and said, I forgive you. And he said, I forgive you and something else, but he said, I forgive you, and I forgive you and some other stuff he said. And I was glad he said what he said, glad he said what he said, she said what she said. They ended up hugging. Then I guess that inspired Heavenly to also get up and say, I accept your apology too. And I'm glad that y'all piggyback off each other and apologize. And y'all trying to work on making it better for the both of y'all. And I'm glad that Heavenly told Mariah that we gonna try to get along, even if it kills us, I guess, because we gonna try to get along or whatever. And we can try to make this work, try to coexist and all that. Like, it was a whole bunch of full apologies, though. But this episode was a little slow, though. But it was a good little episode, in my opinion, though. But the last part, it was a good little episode in my book, it was, though. But I'm glad Mariah did, and I'm glad Heavenly apologized, and I'm glad they bounced off each other and apologized to each other. And let's see how long Mariah and Heavenly actually get along, because you know it's only a matter of time before somebody gets smart or somebody say something, and then your mama gonna come out, then Mariah gonna be in her damn feelings, and then there's gonna be another whole war. Mariah versus Heavenly all over again. You know it's only around the corner before they be at each other necks again, and at each other weaves again, tugging at it. So I like that y'all did apologize to each other. I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one. So they at dinner. They at dinner. They getting their food, having a conversation. Prior to this, and them going to Antigua, Toya then started up and made it in her mind that since Heavenly tried last season with her marriage therapy and her questions and the way she handled the situation and these questions she asked, then everybody was down her neck, her throat, ready to chase her with the knife. So Toya decided on her trip, Heavenly need another chance and another shot, and she gonna give her another bite of the apple and let her run couples therapy this time, or marriage therapy this time, part 2. So the setup was ridiculous. Like, Heavenly, you can oh, excuse me. Like, Heavenly, you can come up with no other excuse besides I had to go boo, I had to go shit. I got to go boo-boo. I'll be back. I'll be back. Sitting there all acting all weird, all funny when Toya brung it up and what she was talking about leading up into that, and you talk about some you got to go boo-boo and you at the beach waiting on them and they wondering where you at, wondering how long it take you. Did you fall into the toilet? Did the wave come and knock you off the toilet seat and you bust your head? Like, that whole situation was awkward as hell, though. But they weren't really here for Heavenly part 2 of her marriage therapy, though. But it turned out pretty good, though. I like that this little twist they added on to it, and I like the fact that Heavenly was actually open since she didn't get a chance to sit in the hot seat last season. Well, last season, and it was all about everybody else besides her picture perfect marriage she got. So I did like the fact that, however, she gonna sit in the hot seat. Y'all can ask her questions. Ask her any question you want to, and she'll answer it, because y'all didn't get the chance to do that. Like, we actually saw Heaven be raw and open at this time. We actually saw the devil actually shed some tears and mess up her makeup. Like, it was a good little man's therapy thing, though. I appreciate it, though. The questions was good, though. With some quad when Quad in her response to Heavenly talking about some she trapped Damon, that took me out. Like, that question was good, but it was unnecessary, though. But I understand why Quad said the hell. She admitted that she turned Damon out, that she trapped Damon. So she said it out in the open. I guess you were concerned and you want to know, did she really? And Damon said she ain't trapped me, though. He said she didn't trap me, but before they got married, she was 5 months pregnant, and He wanted to be known that she didn't trap him. She didn't have to. She was loved. He was loved by her. She was loved by him. He was loved by her. He was settled. He was settled. He was okay with being heavenly forever, and he wasn't going nowhere. He said he ain't going nowhere. And as for that cheating shit, Mariah said, tell Mariah to shove that up her ass and go to hell with that one. So that basically what it was like. He said, I was happy, I was content, I was ready to marry her. I was already married to her before I actually put the ring on her finger, though. That was cute, though. And then the fact that the little boy and she ended up being pregnant and she wanted the son to be loved and all that, like, that was a sweet answer. That was a sweet answer on Quad Messy Answers. Did she trap Damon, though? But that was a sweet question. I mean, a sweet answer, though. A sweet answer that Damon wanted to correct automatically. Like, he wanted that question off the board. Ain't no trapping who. It wasn't no trapping. It wasn't no let's get him pregnant before I can keep him. He said he was already in love with her before the baby came. So that only made their love stronger, I guess, and that was good to hear. I like the Katessa question about the top three things that she love about Damon. I like that answer, and I like the her question, and heavenly answer was says loving, caring, and something else she said that it was. I forgot what she said after that. It's in the notes, but I don't feel like reading it though, because I ain't gonna spend too much time on this video. Not tonight though, but her answers was good, and I liked her answers. Um, Jackie and her, do you submit the Damon, or do you let Damon submit you, or do you just give it on over to him without him submitting you? And she said he ain't a submission kind of person, that we both love each other, we both care for each other, and we both submit to each other. I like that answer. Simone asked the great questions, cause I'm pretty sure we all want to know the answer to this. That want to know the answer to this about the disciplining the kids and who handles that role and who lay down the punishments, who lay down the ass whoopers, all that. So I like that answer too, saying that Damon do all that. He spent more time with the kids. He had conversations with them. He do everything that a man's supposed to do with the kids. I, however, can't do all that, so I think he a better father than I am a mother, because he spend more time with them, actually have a lot of one-on-ones with them, have conversation with them, I guess play video games with them. We already see that he helped Laura out with her music, either doing beats for her or editing the song or whatever. So we can tell that he do spend a lot of time with his kids, and that's a good thing to hear. Heavenly, you need to work on spending more with your time with your kids, though. But I can understand what you mean that, and I guess you okay with that role in the house. Like, your marriage perfect. I ain't gonna need much gonna lie. Heavenly, you got it going on in your marriage, and y'all marriage is somewhat picture perfect, but it's a little cracks. But them cracks will fix themselves over time. Y'all have been together 20 years, and now one of y'all going nowhere, and y'all gonna be together forever, though. That together, like, we always wonder what the hell Damon saw. We always wonder what the hell Damon saw in Heavenly. Now we know what we see. Now we know what he saw in her. He really loved her, honor her, cherish her, love his kids from her. Um, I guess she treated him right. I guess, like, go ahead, Heavenly. Maybe you do got a heart somewhere in there, and it ain't all black, and there might be some pink parts to your heart. So, according to Daddy, there. So, um, Mariah respect the Mariah respectfully said, I ain't doing this. We just getting along. We agreed to leave this shit alone. We agreed to be calm, be cool, and be cordial. So she act like she was running to the microphone to answer her question. Then she kept on walking, said, I'm good. I ain't got no questions. I ain't gonna do that. I respect Mariah for at least saying we just got back in a good place. Why would I want to fuck that up being messy? So let me just go on over here and give it to somebody else. And Quad, yeah, that was it though. But that did end it well. Like I really enjoyed it, and I actually enjoyed seeing Heavenly, like I said before, being Ron open, finally giving us something. Like Simone said, she finally gave us a part of her marriage that I guess she didn't want us to know, or she didn't want us to know her business, but she finally gave us a piece of her marriage. So it was nice to hear that she ain't got no flaws and all that, and that she they also have a little trouble or stuff they can work on or whatever. It was nice to see and all that though. It was nice to hear her actually answer them questions, be in the hot seat for a change, answer the question honest, be honest, ain't scared to cry in front of you, ain't scared to cry in front of nobody, answering the question on how much she loved her husband and her family she got. So that was kind of nice. Um you know, every year they do the little thing when they go overseas. They do the little blood pressure checkup at the clinic, or they just do it somewhere wherever they can go at a clinic or a hospital or somewhere. So they did a little blood pressure thing, and the woman that got high blood pressure said she was having chest pain, said she don't like the side effects for the medicine she taking, and I like the fact that Eugene, knowing that he went through this same thing last year, was able to talk, calm the lady down, have a conversation with her, said, you know, it's all right, everything gonna be all right. Take your medicine, basically helping her through her and her pains and how important it is to take your meds and all that. Like that was nice to see that he was there for that woman, and he went through this last year. Somebody else going through it, and he helping them out, and she basically on the right track. All she just got to do is take an aspirin in her meds, and she should be all right. So that was nice to see and all that too. Um, so the final night, is we to the final night? Well, we gonna go ahead and skip that anyway. So yeah, we gonna go ahead and go on to the final night. And basically Simone and Cecil in charge of this cause Toya told them to chip in, so they chipped in, so they went to Jackie O's, and they went to Jackie O's, and basically it was like a cool hell, I said it was a kickback hell besides the business part. Like they was chilling, they were relaxing, they was drinking, having conversations. They had people bringing on foods or whatever though, and it was like a little nice little scene, I guess. And I'm glad Simone and Quad had their little conversation about her and Sharon and opening up and all that, and she was being impatient when it came to Quad, and Quad not opening up to her. I'm glad they had that conversation. But the roach, I would have did more than what you did, Simone. I guess you ain't scared of roaches or whatever though, but yeah, that little roach scene with the roach came in and jumped on her arm and all that. That was funny though, but I'm glad they did have that conversation and have it out. And Simone talked to her and told her that you, my sister, I love you, and I'm always gonna be for him. When you ready to open up, I'm here for you. Don't matter what time of the day or the night or whenever, I'm here for you no matter what. And I was glad they finally had that conversation. And then Simone in her game. That's where it ended up with Simone in her game. So Simone wanna play another couples therapy game, and basically her game is that everybody that got something negative about their husband, you gonna give them a share. You gonna set it in the shell, give it to a shell, and throw it out there in the ocean and leave it here in Antigua, and not take it home back with you in Atlanta. So, and for the most part, I thought we was gonna have an argument, or at least like they normally do when these little games happen. But everybody played along well besides Heavenly. She had to beat an ass of the group, and she couldn't think of anything that annoys her about Damon or negative about Damon. She tried to take Toya question, where Toya said that Eugene leave the toilet seat up and he don't flush all time. Simone want to pass her all in general, cause she wasn't taking it serious. And she ain't really get nothing. She really didn't though. But I like that Jackie said she gonna give up the hurt and pain of last season, and that what's her Curtis and what he did, and her hurt, her pain, her betrayal, and all that. She said she gonna put that in the shell and leave it here and throw that in the ocean. Um, Simone and Cecil, her his friend, what's her name? I forgot the girl name. Oh, Tammy, that's what it is. She said that she gonna leave that behind, and the negative pain and the pain she felt from that and the hurt she felt for that and everything that happened, that was hers. And Toya basically said her attitude. She said it's like a mood swing when period where I'm mad, I'm in my feelings, and then it bounce off of me and go to him. Then he had like he on his period, like he need the Snickers and all that. So basically, she said she gonna basically work on her attitude and dealing with it better and stop bouncing it off of the Eugene and keep it to herself. Cause Tessa had a great one about her and her marriage and being superwoman and overreacting, and Dr. Scott and I guess whatever he doing, she be overreacting to it like they perfect and he's Superman and she want everything to be perfect, and that was a good one. And Mariah said about projecting on to her husband, like when she get mad at somebody, she'll project it on the poor Aiden and cuss the dog fuck out of him. And she was also mad about her shoes, her Chanel shoes that came up messy. But she in her confessional throwing shade that look at might be at Heavenly, so we gonna give her a pass. She the confessional queen. She like to throw shade in the confessional, so we gonna let her have that window. But she said she gonna work on projecting her anger and not attacking Aiden, poor Aiden, cussing him out cause somebody else then pissed off. Um, Quad says she gonna release what happened with her and Greg, and what he did and how he hurt her. And she said she's not gonna take this into another relationship. She gonna leave that in the past. She gonna put that in the shell and throw it in the ocean. Basically everything he did to her, and she gonna move on in case she do happen to find another man that can put up with her and her crazy. She said she gonna leave that in the past and start fresh with the newer man. So I like that her question too. So anyways though, y'all, that's what all that happened. And like I said, it wasn't that much. It was only a few little stuff, a little minor little details. And anyways though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.